Hi everyone, it's Raquel, and today I wanted to touch really quickly on what I have found to be the key to healing all of my symptoms. And this is something that I have found to be really crucial to overcoming everything that I have overcome. And the reason this is coming up for me right now is because I am now, I have healed a lot of things at this point, and I am still on the journey of healing. I am still finding new layers that I need to work on. And right now I'm working on healing a layer that is requiring me to do the following steps. And I really don't want to do the following steps. So if you feel uncomfortable watching this video, just know that you're not the only one. This is uncomfortable to really grasp, but it is essential, in my experience, to recover from anything. So the big picture, the main thing you need to do to recover from pretty much anything is understanding. Now, this sounds a lot simpler than it actually is. In order to heal any symptom, if you look at it as any problem, any math problem, like just think about it. When did you ever solve a math problem without understanding what the problem was? Before you can heal your symptom, you also need to understand completely, like to your core. You need to understand where it is coming from. And this, in my experience, I have found that the best way to do this is to first start gathering all the different perspectives around the symptom. This includes the medical perspective, the nutritional perspective, the psychological perspective, the metaphysical, energetic perspective. All of these perspectives, they have something very important to say about the symptom. So the symptom, the way I like to think about it, is kind of like an object. So it's a three-dimensional object, and all of the perspectives are around it. Something that I have found to be kind of dangerous in today's world, in the health field, is that a lot of these perspectives, they're trying to say that they have the right perspective. So the people in the medical community want to say that understanding the emotional traumatic root cause behind your back pain is stupid because you have a herniated disc, and that's it. That's all they're going to get from this perspective. But from this perspective, the object is going to look different than from this perspective. So if we look at it from a nutritional perspective, you're eating shit that is inflaming your herniated disc. If we look at it from this perspective, there is a big trauma around support or abuse that is causing the herniated disc in the first place. And so putting all your perspectives together and kind of gathering them as a puzzle, as a three-dimensional puzzle, is key. Almost nothing is more important than this. Like, I cannot tell you how crucial this is, to come in with an open mind to try and understand the problem. Two things I have found are kind of prerequisite to do this. Number one is understanding that the symptom is not doing this to you. It is doing this for you. Huge difference. So the symptom that you're experiencing right now is actually trying to help you. It's not trying to ruin your life, and it's not trying to destroy you. And I'm getting a little bit pissed off about this because we in our society are looking at symptoms like they are a hindrance. And they can certainly have that effect on our lives, but that's not what your body's trying to do. Your body's trying to tell you, pay attention. Pay attention. I'm trying to help you here. I'm doing everything that I can, but I need half a chance to recover. If you give the body half a chance to heal, just half a chance, just a little bit of a chance, it will fucking heal, okay? The second thing that I have found that is a prerequisite to be able to understand all the perspectives and put your three-dimensional puzzle together is curiosity, as opposed to judgment. If most of us do not want to see exactly how judgmental we are, there is a lot of shame and guilt around the perception of being judgmental. And this is something that you need to be aware of before you head into the understanding portion of things, because if you don't acknowledge that there's kind of like a shield, a deflection shield, something that is preventing you from even wanting to see how judgmental you are about your symptom, then it's going to be that much more challenging. I will say nearly impossible. The cure to that is curiosity. So trying to flip it on the other side. With curiosity, you can't have judgment. You are curious to see what is going on. You are curious to understand. And there is a prerequisite to curiosity. So we're peeling back the layers. Number one, understanding the perspectives, but then you need to be focused. You need to have curiosity and understand that your body's not against you. And before we can have curiosity, so right at the very, very root, the very foundation, the soil on top of which you're going to build your building or grow the tree, whatever analogy works better for you. This soil is basically self-love and self-compassion. And I know how trite and ridiculous that sounds, because before I was in this line of work, I was an engineer. And I cannot tell you how logical and straight talking I was. And I thought the term self-love just sounded like, to me it looks like teddy bears and, My Little Pony. That kind of, it's in that level of ridiculousness. But here's this thing, self-love is not the same as self-care. That's what I have determined. That's just from my perspective. Again, it's just one perspective, three-dimensional object. Self-care is like the physical, external things that you do to take care of yourself, like taking a hot bath, eating food that works for your body, getting enough sleep. All of those things are self-care. Self-care things are not necessarily self-loving. To self-love, to send love to yourself, to send compassion to yourself, means to embrace everything that comes up with you. It means to send love and compassion to every single part of you, all of your emotions, to all of your thoughts, and to all of your aspects. And this is really important because there almost undoubtedly, there will be an aspect of you that does not want to heal. And this is super uncomfortable for me to even say it, because I have to come up against this all the time. And you see how I use the word against? It's resistance. You try to fight the thing that you're struggling with. You try to do everything you can to live a normal life, to be like other people. You do everything I can to not have to make changes in your lifestyle, in the way you think. In my personal case, it's been almost like changing an entire religion, because health requires so much commitment. And there is a part of you that does not want to do that. There's a part of you that wants to stay doing the same things, that wants comfort, that doesn't want to change anything. Change is very uncomfortable. But here's the thing, and this is my last little persuasion before we go. To heal and live a happy life, and to stay resistant and live an average life, they both require work. They both take effort. It takes dedication to be miserable. Like, you have so many negative thought patterns, you have so many negative habits going on. They drain your energy. It takes work to stay committed to that. It also takes work to live a life that doesn't drain your energy, that makes you actually happy, that results in a healthy body. Both are going to take work. So this, my friends, is what I have found the key to healing. Understand. For that you need curiosity. And to have the curiosity, you need self-love. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Comment below. And if you like this video, please give it a like to help me spread the message. And I will see you next time.